Goaltender Garrett Nieto here with assistant coach Corey Leivermann. What are you seeing through 7 games so far?
You know what? So far, I've seen a handful of kids that are out there really competing for an opportunity to make the Janesville Jets. Kind of a clean slate. Obviously, this year would be Gary Suchuk and I's first year together as a coaching staff to pick a team. I was fortunate enough to be with Joe Dibble last year, but this is our first real team here to pick together. So it's a bunch of kids out there working hard, doing the little things, trying to make the Janesville Jets for next year.
All right, and walk us through the year-long scouting process that results in the main camp.
Yeah, the scouting process obviously began, last summer when I became the assistant coach of the Janesville Jets. Going on the road recruiting, whether it be in the Midwest, talking with contacts throughout the season, coaches, advisors, whatnot. Obviously, that's a big part of going out and seeing which kids you want to see, and it correlates to the competition out there. There's a lot of great hockey players out there, and obviously that process leads to getting a bunch of good kids here for main camp.
Who are you seeing the biggest improvement in from a returning standpoint?
There's a lot of returners out there that are very impressive right now. I think one of the biggest ones is obviously Jordan Steinmetz. I think the biggest thing that I've seen from him has just been his maturity as a hockey player. I think he's grown a lot since he got here last August. But the biggest thing that I've seen him is his confidence level, almost a little bit of that swagger he's got going into his second year, which I think it's going to be a very big season for Jordan. And I hope he's out here to listen to this because we expect big things from you, buddy.
All right. Finish this sentence. In order to make the Janesville Jets, a prospect has to do what?
Simplify your game. And what I mean by that is we're a big preacher of details wins championships, and you can explain that as well. But simplifying your game, especially out here in a tryout, it's not always about the fancy Sports Center top 10 goals, but just playing the right way of hockey. And that's going to really catch our eye as a coaching staff. And we're out here to build a puzzle, and we're trying to find some pieces out here that would go out there and do a great job to make our team for 2018-19.
All right. Thank you, Coach. Always a pleasure.
Thank you, Garrett. Appreciate it.